when they die, they just float. Like, you've seen it. When you kill a monster, I'm just going to call a monster, in zero gravity, they just float. They just float away. You can hit their bodies and whatnot. Okay. Their magnetic biopowers or whatever turn off. When that happens, in the real world, same as I was saying with the big balls, they would get sucked out. Hi. Maybe I can shoot it there. Maybe. So that's another reason. What? Why wouldn't you reload it? Did that use the ammo? That'd be stupid. Shoot the goddamn thing. That's another point. What is those chunks that fly up? Because he looked like he was pretty much intact. Anyhow. So that's my problem with this game's vacuum system. There is many things that don't comply with the idea of the vacuum. I might have been able to shoot it there. Thank you. Then it turned into a ghost. I'll look past that one. Wait, what? I didn't even... What? No. Apparently I didn't even want to be in this room. What's in here? 3. What is this? I don't know, let's do it. F. Yay! Activate. Oh, activated. Oh, never mind. Okay, so there was... What's this? Yay, Ripper Blades. Exactly what I needed. So then let's look at some of the points that we overlooked. Shall we? Because this is actually giving me something to talk about, which it doesn't usually happen. So now, basically, what I've learned from this is I need a gaming channel surrounded by physics and science. So that works. Which brings me to my new idea. I have actually thought about this because this was my plan to explain the downfalls. Downfalls? Is that? Oh, that's just not even right. Anywho, the flaws or downfalls with this game. Now I'm just gonna call it a downfall. You know, it sounds good. Might as well invent words. Am I actually supposed to mess with these things? It says grip enabled. Whatever. Yeah. So. Oh, I got a nice big one. Cool. And I have loads of Ripper ammo. Too much Ripper ammo. Far too much. Right. Yeah, so this was in fact my plan to talk about physics and science for the whole thing. But you know, I'll go through everything I want to talk about and then give you the big idea. So, let's look at some of the points we overlooked. There was the idea that air was still coming into the room. Now, for air to be coming into that room, you would need... well, what would you need? I mean, that room, for that room only to be in a vacuum, you would need... That's a funny joke. I do like that joke. Well, I'm an engineer, and it says contact an engineer. But, you know.
Entering vacuum.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Exiting vacuum.
See, like, good example. When the the airlock seals, like trapping the air in this room and separating it from the air in that room, like these are tightly built machines. It seals and then nowhere gets out, so it releases air back into the room. Because if it did it beforehand, the vacuum would go through all the airing systems and just rip the ship apart. Because I should probably be getting on. No, wait, do I even want to be going this way? Yes, I do. Okay, lucky. It would just rip the ship apart. Oh, what? Oh yeah, that's the other point, which they sort of get right, but then they don't. If you don't know what sound is, it's technically classed as the vibrations of the eardrum of technically a human, but I suppose any animal. So I don't even know what I'm doing in this room, or any room, or this room. This room's also in a vacuum. Oh my god, it's a super demon baby. Never mind, never mind, never mind. I'm actually gonna leave and then check what I need to be doing in there. I also don't get what happens to the colour scheme. That really doesn't make much sense. How could a lack of air make everything brighter? Anyways, if you don't know what sound is the vibration blah 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 blah. I've run out of bullets. Wonderful. I'll do this weapon. This weapon's always useful. And because of that, air is blah, blah, blah. Basically you need air for sound, because it's a vibration of the eardrums and it's a vibration of the sound. Sound can't travel if there's no particles of air to let it travel through. That's the same reason why if you put an alarm clock in a bell jar or whatever it's called, and you suck all the air out of that jar, you won't hear it, because there will be no sound being made, because it can't travel without the air. This is really hard to think about while actually trying to do something competent in this game. Right, so you've got that, but then you can hear that. You shouldn't be able to hear that. You would be able to hear your own breathing, yes, because it's within the suit where there's air. Oh my god. What are you? Oh, you're a... Oh no, damn it. And you're dead, good. Why are you? You should be dead. Oh, not these things. Keep an eye on the air. I'm sorry, we'll have to come back to our story in a second. Run! I'm sure you all love learning about physics. I mean, why wouldn't you? Physics is awesome. Wow, why did I do that? Are you dragging that dead carcass baby monster thing? You sick bastard. Sick bastard. Alright, let's get some air, shall we? Where's the oxygen recharged over here? Yes, you would be able to hear your own breathing, yes. You wouldn't, however, be able to hear your gun, because there is no air. And this is they say is a vacuum. It's not zero gravity, which doesn't quite explain why this baby flings around like that. But yeah, this is a vacuum, and so there is no air. They say vacuum. They don't say less air than breathable. They say vacuum. So there is no air at all.
Life support and climate system malfunction. Hazardous condition. Please contact repair specialist.
You would not be able to hear your weapons. And you actually wouldn't be able to hear that woman speaking unless it comes through your suit, which I don't think it does. I honestly don't think it does. I believe it comes through speakers, so technically that's wrong too. But you know, obviously didn't get many scientists or nerds on this case, so you know. Then where am I going and what am I doing? I didn't even check. Let's go get some normal breathing time. I went out there and just came back in and didn't even check what I need to do. So that's another problem with the vacuum. You wouldn't be able to hear anything outside of your suit. Find navigation card. Sounds like someone sabotaged the shuttle and ripped out the navigation card. I gotta find them and bring them. Right. So am I looking in here just for navigation cards? Right. Fine. It's fine by me. That's the cup. Who the hell's suitcases are these? I mean, what is that? That looks like a mix between pliers. No. Yeah, pliers? Am I thinking right? Kind of wiry, cutty. I wouldn't be able to hear you. Shut up, woman.
Hazardous condition. Please contact repair specialist.
Kind of looks like a medical device mixed with pliers and wire cutters. Yeah, that is my scientific observation. So that's another problem with this whole thing. But like I was saying before I got distracted by the fact that I could hear things. Yeah, I just said that. What's this? Ooh, power node. Nice. You. Yeah, you. And that. And let's see. And it gets down to about.
Life support and climate
You shouldn't be